I figure I'll tap in with y'all while I got a little bit of time. A lot of reactions going on out here. Hopefully the audio is good. But a lot of reaction out here on a recent fight. But I don't feel like applying no flame, be real, to Teofimo Lopez. I don't feel like applying no flame to the dude. I'm gonna just leave this image right here, the Devin Haney disappointment face. And when it's already flame being applied, there's no need for me to do nothing, man. I do what's necessary. But I know I was one of the few people flaming the dude early. I seen these symptoms, and it just all flamed out, played out in front of the world. But with that being said, you can't play boxing. You got to take it serious. So a light flame, just a little light flame here, just talking on him. The dad, more than anything, senior, Lopez Senior. A lot of people are saying, and shout out to everybody, man, the content creators that's been putting out their reactions to this. I've seen some videos here and there, and the mixed reactions. What's up, Boxing Lounge? Armando said, got to come back here and eat my crow. No doubt, bro. Respect. It's all about accountability and owning your losses, right? Speaking of owning your losses and accountability, I wonder if the ones that was speaking highly about Tio Lopez this whole time and going around disrespecting people on the account of Tio, if they're going to own the L. See, this is what I learned about being on YouTube, about the we community. When they say we about to do this and we about to do that, when really the fighter got to do this and got to do that, when they lose, it'd be a different energy. The energy simmered down a little bit. The voice changed a little bit. And then you start to realize they're a little bit more emotional, a little triggery. You know, UGC would just be a regular day at the office. We speak on what we see, we give our opinions, flame, and we up out the way. Other people love to drag on, you know what I'm saying, and sometimes embarrass themselves on the account of somebody else who they admire so much. But you know what? This guy on the screen, a lot of people hated him. They hate him till this day. I told people early on, I want all the Devin Haney smoke because I seen something different in Devin Haney than I seen the T.O. See, I side with the ones that want the best for the sport, that's trying to really unify and trying to be real undisputed and fight the best. Not the fighters that come around. They can be talented, but they'll come around capping. Then they want to remix and change the rules up. Then they got people to help them create narratives to make them feel a certain way so that they can encourage them not to fight somebody. That's really all it was with Tio Lopez. He had about 100,000 excuses on why he didn't have to fight Devin. And now you up out the way. You up out the way now. So forget about it, Tio. Forget about it. Armando said Tio was on cloud nine after he beat Loma and never came back until they got reality check. You know, we seen the situation with his promoter. He dissed Bob Arum. We know how Bob Arum is, Bob Arum is Bob Arum. But yet, like I seen situations with Bud, right? Bud out his contract now. But he had to ride his out. He had to stay humble. And then he told him on the last day that you couldn't secure me this Spence fight when I was with you. So how you gonna do that when I'm not with you? See, on some G shit, just like, look, shit, games is over. Our time is up. You didn't do your job. I got my money from you, and it was a good lob, a good assist. Bob did assist this man, but at the end of the day, when it came to the fights that he really wanted for 47, Bob couldn't land that for him. He just said that, and it was over with. He didn't say this old ass motherfucker woo 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 and disrespect him. He didn't do that. He was on some big champ shit and said what he said and left. T.O., before he even restructured his new contract with Bob Arum, which was the silliest shit, I was flaming it then like, you know what? This dude is prematurely out here speaking against his promoter, prematurely out here thinking that Triller is going to be popping this, that, and the third, and really thinking that it's about the takeover. And I was just more like, slow down. Skirt, push your brakes a little bit. Get your brake pads fixed and whatever you need to do, but slow that shit up, family. And your daddy ain't helping. That's shit I was saying, low key. But people love to do so much. That's what happens when we flame these fighters. We do it for a reason, not a short season. When we flame these fighters, then dudes come out the woodworks with their emotions. Mad that you speaking on somebody on your own shit. Speaking your opinion. And then when the shit play out, now it's crickets time. It's fallback time. Feel me? Hibernation time. You know what I mean? Soup thermometer. Lay your ass down in bed with a blanket and chill out. Watch some TV, Netflix. And let the real ones do this shit. You feel me? We've been doing this for a minute. So T.O. about the way Josue Vargas was talking that shit, we was like, hey, hold on. You fucking with the number 2 Cepeda now. Chill out, bruh. You know, you want to disrespect and say, and that's crazy. It was 2 New York cats talking hella shit. Not to make about New York, but they got real cocky. Josue Vargas, Teofimo Lopez. In the same year, got blazed. Josue Vargas got blazed in 1 round. Sat his ass down in 1. But T.O. got a thorough beating for 12. And got all his belts taken from him. All 8 of them belts that he had and shit. You know? We seen this dude show up at pound for pound Canelo Alvarez fight with his belts. Trying to belt bomb, photo bomb and all of that. With his dad. Trying to put his arm around Reynoso and all of that. Like, man, can y'all get your hands and out of this rich man, off this rich man's shoulder? Can you move over a little bit? Let Canelo do what he got to do, and you get out the way. That's what I was saying. Get your little ass on somewhere, bruh. That fake undisputed shit. We don't need that. We don't. What you here for? You know, he ran over to Showtime. You know, and then had a fight on DAZN and got his ass blazed. We just telling y'all the true shit. You know, Kambosos bombed on that man. He bombed on that man. Fanboying is bad for your motherfucking health. That's all we here to tell you. Trying to help y'all out with this flame. It's here for a reason. Because y'all gonna keep doing this shit. Every time a new fighter come through that fascinates you, you're gonna get excited. You know, you're gonna see a whole bunch of people on that bandwagon shit trying to cheerlead it. And then the real boxing fans just gonna be, you know, like, yeah, you know, let's just watch. Let's just see when he get in the ring. That's all we can say. And then they'll be like, oh man, you hating. You just don't want to see the dude win. I just want to see him in the ring. Less talk, more walk. You know? So hopefully people are learning that in 2021 is a humbling year. Humble yourself. You feel me? Only very few people cannot be humble and still be able to get, you know, go far. You got to have major skills on the real to be cocky like a Tio Lopez, Josue Vargas, not get blazed. See what? Excuses. You talking about Haney? Hey, guess what? Haney's a champ. We're not doing that. Haney's the WBC champ, and hopefully we can get undisputed next year. T.O. don't have no rematch clause, none of that shit going on. So that's over with. Y'all can keep talking about shoulda, coulda, woulda, and this, that, and the other. We moving forward. I seen it. Yeah, I seen in the interview. T.O. said, you know, we got to make these fights happen. We'll whoop these guys at 35. Then another interview, he said, you know, yeah, but they can fight me, but they're gonna have to see me at 40. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like whatever, bro. You playing games. So when you play games, when you play boxing, you get your ass blazed like that. You feel me? You get your ass blazed, man, when you play with boxing. And it's crazy. People want to still talk about Devin Haney. Come on, man. Y'all got to stay focused. This ain't got shit to do with Devin. Devin got to focus on JoJo Diaz, another defense of his world title. That's what champs do. They defend their belt. Okay? So that's regular boxing stuff right there. Ain't got no issues with Devin. He want the smoke, and he defended his belt. We're not doing that. Lopez and Vargas both lost in the Hulu Theater, MSG in front of their fans, and they both got dropped in one. Now we talking, Armando. Now you bringing that real flame. That's real shit. Two cocky dudes out of the same city, same geographical location, went in there extremely cocky, running their mouth, and got embarrassed. Quick, fast. On quick, fast. That's how that go. Blackout, what up, bro? When it's all said and done, man, when the door is closed, another one opens. You know? So for the ones that's dealing with shit, just know another door will open. And you're going to be good. When it comes to reactions on YouTube and people just turning on each other and going off on each other over a fighter, it's the most extraordinary shit. Over a damn boxing match. Relationships is falling apart. People, you know, it's insane. Other people had a good night after Teofimo got blazed. Hey, I slept good. It was a normal night for me. I was like, shit, it was a 4-hour live stream anyway, commentating this shit. I'm going to bed. Woo-wee, good fight. And the new. So everybody else probably stayed up. You feel me? I went to sleep. Davis gonna get the Kambosos fight. Nah, hopefully you give it to Devin Haney, man. See? Don't fall into that franchise curse. Don't do that. We seen it. That franchise shit, it's not a good blueprint. Don't go that route. Don't go that route. I can guarantee you it's failure in the near future. We seen what happened with Loma. We seen it. Feel me? It didn't take long. T.O., boy, best of luck to him, man. Hopefully he humbles himself and learns from this, man. And bounce back. Bounce back. But I'll tell you, man, a lot of people gonna be coming for that boy when he come back. They're gonna be going right for T.O. Like, yep, I want that smoke. Yep. Sign me up. Ain't no telling what date he gonna return. I don't know what Bob Arum gonna do with him. I really don't. So hey man, Devin Haney money is secure right now. He still got his straps. Is that secure? Teal has none. So he was bragging about how many belts he got. Now he got zero. Okay, we talk about the big champ shit. I'm sorry, Teal. Hey, that man lost. So let's talk about big champ shit. Kambosos, Devin Haney. Let's do that. You know, if Tank can get a real world title, then we can talk. Fighting the Isaac Cruzes and nah. That ain't it. He do whatever he got to do in the WBA, but we'll talk about Tank later. Talented fighter, but nah. We got to do something different. Smeller B and Floyd. We got to do something different with his career, so we can give this man flowers, but not for no reason. Nope. Kambosos already saying he undisputed. I don't know. I ain't seen nothing like that yet. I'll look around though. I ain't seen nothing like that yet. If Kambosos is saying that, he gonna get the same energy we gave Tio with that dumb shit. Okay, that's really all it was, man. We don't like the fake shit. Yeah, hey, y'all notice how boxing fans don't like fake shit? Y'all saw how Tio after the fight, lying and shit, capping, trying to create a narrative when the fans saw you get blazed. Everybody here knows I won the fight. Shut your ass up. Have a good night. That's when it stops. Right in that moment, when you start lying in front of the world, trying to be fake, we get you up out the way. All right, next. Everybody knows I won the fight. The referee, nah, stop. You immediately lost the fight, and your dad is taking pictures. I didn't mean to flame this guy. I'm just saying, man. This dude got to come back better. Got to come back better. And when it comes to the father trainers, it's not looking good, man. I'm not trying to write off father trainers, but you know, the streets is talking. They is not liking the father trainers at this point. They is not liking it at all. Especially the ones that's quote unquote trying to live vicariously through their sons and trying to be the all in the videos and speaking for them and shit. Okay. It's open flame season with that. What I'm saying. But I did a poll. I said who was the biggest clout chaser out of the trainers? It was Tio Senior. He won it. He won that one. I think second place was Angel and third was Kenny. So, and I did that poll before the fight. And we seen what he did right after the fight. He want to take pictures and pose and act like everything is okay. And your son got blazed right in front of you. I don't know if that's love, and you know. His bio page. All right, well, you know how we do over here. You know, you come ever so often, Armando, but this is consistent over here, bro. So, method. Okay, Kambosos, there's gonna be some flight for him too if he out here talking about he undisputed and try to avoid that Devin Haney fight. See, this is about undisputed. For one to see undisputed don't mean that somebody got an infatuation with Devin Haney. We're just putting this shit back in your face that the shit ain't over. Shit is not over. If JoJo Diaz beat Devin Haney, watch how we talk over here. JoJo versus Kambosos. Watch. But if Devin, you know, defends his world title successfully, Devin versus Kambosos. I don't care what the hell else they talking about out there. Feel me? That fake ass franchise, imagine it, get it out of here. Nope. That ain't it, bro. Devin Haney is the real WBC champ. Kambosos is the unified champ and number one at 135 until proven otherwise. So Kambosos is number one at 35. He just beat the number one guy at 35, but he's not undisputed. He's not undisputed. So hopefully y'all have moved on and not holding on to that weak shit. Bob was about to shelf Teofimo. What's up, bro? That guy in the chat. What's up? But Flame of Fame to the real boxing fans all around the world, not just where I'm at, but all over. Real boxing fans. It's time for the real takeover of the boxing fans, not the takeover of the fake shit. And the capping ass, remixing, get that out of here. Kambosos had the boxing guys, as they say, in his corner, helping him in that ring. Boxing guys was with Kambosos because he stood for something. He stood for something better than what T.O. was on. I know he was on there talking about the tree of life and all whatever shit he was talking, but when it came to the fight game, the sport, nah, he wasn't talking nothing I like. T.O. wasn't talking nothing I like when it come to boxing. It was just all about T.O. time, takeover time. Didn't like that at all because your takeover was trying to take us somewhere else that I didn't want to be. So Flame of Fame to the boxing fans, Flame of Shame to T.O. for trying to take us somewhere else and trying to remix, boxing and act like, undisputed. Real undisputed ain't important because you wasn't undisputed in the first place, And Josh Taylor told him, you acting like a clown. You need to stop calling yourself undisputed because you're making yourself look like a clown. And you was looking like a clown. And then you got in the fight and you looked exactly the way you was acting, like a clown. See? And you know what? Kambosos looked exactly the way he was acting. Like a professional. A real professional fighter. With class, composure. T.O. went in there all emotional. He was emotional in press conference, emotional in interviews, disrespecting everybody. I guess if somebody's a fan of Devin Haney, fuck y'all. That's what he said. Fuck all people that like Devin Haney and people that want to see this fight. Okay, T.O., get your ass blazed by George then. The nobody. You see how that go? Devin ain't shit, but you get blazed by a nobody. He is somebody now because he whooped your ass. That's how that shit go. That's how that go. So when you try to act like somebody ain't important, there's somebody who ain't really ain't wasn't that important until they beat you. That's how that shit go, man. So I am not gonna lie. That was one of the most satisfying commentary I was able to do because of all of the shit that he talked. It was time that man got disciplined. It was a shame. He came off the Lomachenko fight and he just changed for the worse. And his dad did too. So Flame of Shame to T.O. Senior, Junior, and everybody that hyped that man head up. Flame of Shame to y'all too. Goddamn. When y'all gonna stop doing this? Y'all did this with Wilder. You did it with T.O. You did it with Josue Vargas. Who's next? Y'all gonna keep doing this. Hyping up these divas, these arrogant dudes who think they can't be beat. Then when they get beat, y'all on to the next. Y'all on to the next. And I'm on to the next too, man. BHP, I'm out.